Nature has always been a bit of an escape for me. In high school, every summer, I would go on a trip with some of my friends. I was in Boy Scouts too, so we always did stuff with that. Each year, it would be something different. Um, One year, we hiked in the desert of New Mexico, crossed the mountains there. Summited some mountains. I think our highest one was 15,000 feet. Um, we canoed around the Boundary Waters in Canada, where we didn't see. I think we saw two people the entire time we were out there, other than like obviously our group, and it was something really special. We when we were in Canada, we had our guide. So they were going to leave us out there completely alone. We had a guide. Um, his name was Evan. He was really cool. About 5 years ago, when we were in Canada, it was on I think our second day out on the water. We had finished up for the day, so I guess we were on land. We were all just sitting around a campfire. It was really late at night. Mosquitoes get really bad at night, so it wasn't too fun. I was just kind of sitting there and talking with Evan, and he he told me one of the most important things I've probably ever really have heard in my life. He told me to focus on one little tiny detail of nature each day we were out on that trek, and um, he told us it was so that in days when things were kind of getting a little bit harder and a little bit more rough and minds were a little bit crazy, we could always think back and have a clear image of a time where we felt free and happy. And that really resonated with me. So the next year, we went kayaking actually here in the New River Valley, in some of the rapids here. Or that trip, I actually put it into practice, and I memorized at least one thing every single day. I would memorize each petal on a flower that I saw, all the lines of each leaf, every single water droplet that was there in the morning dew, and it worked. Let me tell you that. I still have some of the most clear images in my head, specifically of this aspen tree, and the way with the slightest bit of wind that when it hit it, that the leaves would flutter side to side. And it's still to this day one of my favorite plants I've ever looked at, and it's one of my favorite images I have in my head. I do find myself subconsciously going back to those places that I memorized when things do get a little bit loud in my head, and it's a little bit harder each day. But it helps. I do. I remember that tree, and I remember what happened around it, and the fun we had. So yeah, I guess he was right. Those tiny little details really do help to clear away the fog and let a little bit light into those darker places. Um, yeah, thank you.